Alrighty then, we're back with some more RTR Imperium Surrectum mod for TotalWar Rome Remastered. And if you don't recognise the faction symbol in the bottom left corner, it's Armenia. That's who we're playing as, Armenia. That country that sits on the southern side of the Caucasus Mountains, the mountain chain that generally divides Turkey from Russia, and is, I think, part of the boundary between Asia and Europe, isn't it? Now, this is maybe episode number 5, maybe number 6, I'm not quite sure. Those are not actually Armenians on the screen, are they? They kind of look like Macedonians. Yeah, it's slow in loading. It's a big mod. In fact, TotalWar Rome Remastered is something like 10 or 11 times as big as the original Rome Total War. And then this mod is also about 10 or 11 times, maybe 12 times bigger, possibly even 13 times bigger than the original Rome Total War. Now, we don't have any messages left. We do have a very nice treasury because we invested our money in building up our economy, which is what you should do. Now, we've had 2 of our allies break the alliances with us, but they have not actually gone to war with us, the Seleucids and the Cappadocians. So we're going to try to grab a little bit more rebel territory. I know it's probably getting a little boring seeing us fight rebels at the moment. There's 2 rebel settlements along the coast. Now, actually, I believe there's another rebel settlement here, because I was playing my personal Rome campaign last night. I sent my diplomat through here, and I believe I saw a port right there, so it could well be another region right here that I've somehow missed. Now, I've got 3 generals there, actually I've got 4, put them in the correct order. This is down to 1 turn, yes. I basically finished the last episode ending turns until we got to turn 1, so we can fight this at the beginning of this episode. Let's click on the end turn button. We can send a couple of those generals with an army along the coast, because grabbing some sea territory would... oh, they didn't even sally out. Yeah, grabbing some sea territory will have the benefit of getting us some ports and boosting our trade. That was most unexpected. Now, they've got a decent population, over 2,500, quite possibly around about 32, and they're very happy, so I'm just going to occupy them. We don't need to do any of this because we've got, like I said, a very nice treasury, and it's just increased by about 3,000. So, I was actually expecting them to sally out. Now, look here. Now, I did put in a spy, and he's causing unrest, and it's down to 62%. We could, if we can get him in there, cause that to rebel. It's actually possible to cause enemy faction settlements to rebel. You can't actually force rebel settlements to rebel, but you can force other settlements to rebel, which is interesting. Right. So we got some more construction. That's good. That's good. Right, we're building up this one. They've got a nice population already. I think I do want another spy though. Gabala. Yeah, let's get some good roads going over there. That has a port on the oh, which sea is that? The Caspian Sea, isn't it? But it's not getting any trade. The only people who could trade with that would be the Scythians, and they don't look like they border the Caspian yet, or the Parni over here, and they're not bordering it. Now, there's probably some Seleucid settlements along the coast who should be able to trade with it. Alright. It doesn't look like it. So I think I only have the 2 spies. Yeah, this diplomat is coming back. He had a long way to go. Right, you're at Salona, so you're heading up into northern Italy. You're at Tarsus. Let's see if we can get that alliance back. No, they just don't want it. No, I'm not going to mess around with them. What about the Cappadocians? Ah, they apparently do want it back. They're at war with the Galatians. Yeah, give me they're actually wealthy. Again, we've got a very nice treasury. I think we can get map info and some money. Give me money. Gimme. What do we ask for? 3k. Yeah.
Regretfully, we must decline.
Ah, okay. Well, how about 1k? They can definitely afford it.
Regretfully, we must decline.
Alright, they're up to something. What don't they want to give us?
A most generous proposal.
Alright, they just didn't want to give up any money. Okay, now they might come back and break it, you never know. But until we're ready to take them on with a couple of armies, I'd much rather have them somewhat friendly. They break the alliance, it hurts their diplomatic standing to a degree. Now, we were trying to build this one up, weren't we? Above 6,000, I think. How's this one looking? Should be relatively happy. Which culture? Does have Armenian 100%. Good. Right, now he actually doesn't have any management skills. He has 1. That's management, that's influence, and that's military command. And he's got 1 and 1. He's got 1 and 2. Right. He would actually be a better one to have in there. So what we're going to do, probably take all of those out. Let's get them up to there and see if there is, in fact, another rebel settlement up there. Right. And start boosting this one up. Now, I was reading through the Steam forums yesterday and I saw a comment from somebody who I think was playing, I want to say he was playing a Carthage campaign, and he was complaining about the temples not giving him as much benefit as he'd hoped, is probably the best way of describing it. And as I said in episode 1 of this campaign, some temple chains really benefit some factions, some don't. For example, if you had a faction where you wanted to make money and all of your temples gave you military boost, you'd probably be a bit unhappy with that, but you'd have to make some use of them. Other times you have temples that give you law and order, but no military boosts, and again, you pretty much just have to go with the way it's set up. Modding temples is actually very easy. Benefits they can give you, and there are tutorials out there, but yeah, for this campaign, the Armenian one, we have this one that gives us military boost and happiness boost and military boost. Not so much in the way of public order and nothing really in trade, so I'm just going to have to make use of those. Right. We've got 3,400. Yeah, that road will help, and then we'll probably do that one. I hope the music is at the right level for you. It sounds pretty good to me, not only in the volume, but in the quality of the music, the musical tracks that have been added. Now, we're still trying to push for 500 subscribers. I don't think that we're going to make it by the end of the month, and by the end of the month I mean February. Hopefully by the time somebody's watching this, well, this one will probably be out in March, and hopefully by March we'll have 500 subscribers for the channel, but I don't think we're going to get them by the end of February. It'd be nice, very nice. Alright, a lot going on in northern Germany and North Africa. Right, all we got was the road there. That allows us to recruit units. Even though we've got military buildings, we can't recruit any units. We need our recruitment building. Every faction has their own. Diplomat is making progress. Slow but surely. And we've now got the alliance back. That's the Lucid settlement. Yeah. Let's see if we can get that back with them. Keep on moving. Don't know if we're going to get battle in this one either. I really was expecting those rebels to sally out. Ah, he did get in. I forgot to move him. So that has taken it to 72%. We must have maybe killed off some people or recruited somebody. Let me get another spy and send him in there. Because even though we have the alliance with those Cappadocians now, I'm still upset that they did in fact break the alliance to begin with. Ah, we have a new adoption. We will. Right. Yeah, he's fine there. Do we need one in here? Yeah, we could use one in there. Let's see if this one is actually any good. Now, he's got one command, but no management yet. At least not yet. Let's see if there is in fact another settlement. There is. Look. Bayesians. Alright, I guess we'll just rush through the end turns and see if we can get the battle here. 8 turns though for this one. Ah, they have Hellenic units. That's because they have a stone wall, so they can hold out for 8 turns. Ooh, can I rush through 8 turns? Don't know. They're now allied to our eastern neighbours. They are now allied to them. Yeah, they're still not going to go for it. Alright, I want to get up into northern Italy because there's 3 or 4 tribes up there, plus the Romans. Now let me see about getting another spy. Where did I get those spies from before? You could probably get over there pretty quickly. Another diplomat still has to move, but we've already ordered him to move. He can move on his own. That settlement is above 6,000. 56. 1 or 2 more turns. Let's see, 10% would be 563. 1% would be 56.3. 168, 169 per turn, right? I think. Look at all those beautiful faction symbols up there. I'm just rushing right through. Yep, none of it's affecting us. What's his chance of getting in? Right, 12,600. I'm gonna lower his tax just to keep them happy. Now that's actually my capital, isn't it? Armenia. Oh, it doesn't have any growth at the moment. Right. Well, we got the treasury. Let's drop it all the way down. And what we have is the Temple of Torque, Angay, which gives us happiness and troop experience. Might as well build it. Can't build anything else until we get above 6,000. 5,800. It's dropped 2.5%, but population has increased, so it's probably close to about the same number. It's going to be right around 6,000 in the next turn. Right, that's the one we're not building, because it messes up your numbers there. Makes it hard to figure out what you're actually going to get. That's basically there for people who are finding the economy to be rather tough, or who are new to the mod. Yeah, we have a Caucasian religion there. From their cultural building, level 5. And that's going to be hard to replace. So there actually wasn't that much to build in there. Right, and those rebels did not sally out. What kind of mercenaries can we get? Pretty much the same types of troops. Right. Yep, I'm just going to have to wear them down. I forgot to move them. Right, now northern Italy, we have the in Subre, we have some of the Boii, and the Allobroges sometimes move in, and of course we have the Romans, and sometimes the Massilians also move in. They are not afraid to go and invade. So we should bump into someone right there. There's the Romans. Ooh, they've actually expanded. Right. Yes, it was, sir. And they definitely want that. Right, they don't have much money. Suddenly went from very generous to being very demanding. Well, you're going to have to give me something. They're only at war with the Boii.
A wise decision.
I'm not going to pay you for that. You know what?
A most generous proposal.
Okay.
Welcome, friend.
Maybe they'll be friendlier. Right. Now they should just have the Republican units, not the Imperial ones. The Hastati, Principe, and Triarii at the moment. There's the Insubre. Let's go and talk to them.
A most generous proposal.
And some map info?
What do you consider?
No. Alright, if you're not going to do that, then I will sell you some.
A most generous proposal.
Alright, now we can head straight over there, find the Allobroges and the Massilians. Keep on moving. Get into more populated areas where there are better roads. And he's got a 37% chance he might make it. Oh, we're not getting too much construction done. Don't have anyone in there. Alright, that settlement is 5947. Right, it's going to pass 6,000. That's good. That's what I'd like to see.
We must go our separate ways.
Ah, okay. Well,
Our thanks.
what are you thanking me for? You just broke the alliance. Aha, we now have our first real enemy. We've been attacked by the Atropateni. At least they did break the alliance first. Right, they did go over 6,000. I'm going to get me some horse archers. Now we might lose that settlement because I've only got a general in there. Governor. I don't have any extra units around here. Problem. I've basically only kept single units. Right. I'm going to give them that upgrade and more units. Probably can't recruit much here. Horse archers. Horse archers. Yeah, they still have a long way to go. But we're going to start sacking the Atropateni settlement, I think. Make them pay. So then we'll get their population. Right, I'm going to seek an alliance then.
A most generous proposal.
They're allied to Bactria and myself, and I think we should go and try to ally with Bactria. And there's Bactria. That's convenient. Ooh, can we get some map info?
We see no benefit to us.
Yeah, go on, do it.
We see no benefit to us.
Ah, they don't want to give the map info, do they? Right. Would have been nice to have. Not crucial.
A most generous proposal.
Good. So we're getting some alliances there. Don't we have an alliance with the Bosporans and the Scythians? Yes, Scythians and Bosporans. And Pontus and Armenia, Rome, Cappadocia. Right. So this green area is who we're at war with. So that extra spy, I think we'll actually... We're going to send him back. And that extra spy, I'm going to turn him around so we can keep an eye on what's going on our border. Right, now the Allobroges are kind of in this mountain range. I basically know where most of the settlements are on the western side of the map. So we can come on over here. Asali has a settlement there. They might have pushed into northern Italy. But as you can see, there are 900 regions, and it's pretty crowded in some regions, which is good. You don't have far to go to get to people. Right, so we did get some, or one construction at Armenia. Oh, that was the temple that gives the military boost. Come in handy, right there. Right, they've broken their alliances and at war. Broken their alliance with myself and Armenia, Cappadocia. Right. Blocked. Besiege. One town is grown. Yeah. So, I'm going to put that one ahead of that one. So that's good. Yeah. Let me just show you something. Right, 6,096. And if you recruit a unit, now they have 160 men. It does not deduct 160. We have this on the Rome Remastered settings. Across all difficulty levels, it only deducts, what was it? 40 men, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter whether you're on small, medium, large, or ultra unit sizes. It's balanced across all of them. Now, if you played the original Rome TotalWar, you would know that if you recruit that one, it would in fact take 160 men out of your population. Now, What's the timer looking like? Yeah, this would seem like a good point to end this. We're recruiting 4 horse archer units. In fact, I should get one in over here as well if I can. Yeah. Now that can technically hold for 8 turns, but there's a good chance they're going to attack it. I do have a building in. Let me cancel that. And I'm going to get as much money as I can from them. I could divert a couple of those generals away, and I in fact think I will. Let's come over here and build a watchtower so we can see what's going on. And then we'll pick up these horse archer units and on over here. And then we'll start building up a bigger army from Tushpa, because we can get some other units, although they are a bit more expensive. Almost 1100 for Asian light spearmen. Don't think we have any hoplite or pike phalanxes. We have a heavy spear unit. In fact, we have one of those here. This one. Armenian heavy spears. We'd need some of those, I think. But yeah, that seems like a good place to end this one.